Let me welcome Rishan to our video series about members of St. George's Anglican Church in Berlin. I have 3 questions for Rishan. The first is, what attracted you to St. George's originally?
Thank you, Michael, for having me. Right, so I have been searching for an English service in Berlin for a while before I came to St. George. And I went to a few churches, but they weren't the type of church service that I went to back at home, because I'm an Anglican and we had a very specific type of service. And as soon as I walked into St. George and I went to that first service, I realized like this was what I was looking for, because it's exactly the same, more or less. That is what attracted me first, and I kept coming back because of the congregation, if I'm honest, and the priest, because it had a vibe that I liked, and it also made me think of home in a interesting way, and that's why I keep coming back.
My second question is, what is your involvement with the congregation?
So at the moment, it's more me coming and sitting and then listening and then going home. Of course, I would like to do a lot more. I did initially start off with giving books and stuff at the beginning as soon as people come in, but it's quite on the surface. But if I'm honest, yeah, I like to be quite involved because I like the people who come, and it's a very friendly bunch. So it's not like, it doesn't feel like you're working if it's just, it feels like you're helping a friend out, which is like the best way, I suppose, for you to get involved with the church.
Yes. Last question is, why should people support St. George's financially?
So I would tell them that St. George, unlike the other churches, are not really funded by the state in any way. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the whole St. George service only started because, well, this church here wanted to have an English service in the evenings to make it more international. Yeah. The reason we have to help is because in Berlin, this is quite rare. And if the congregation didn't fund it in whatever little way that they could, this might die out. And if it did, we might lose that something special that's in the church. And yeah, at least for that, it would be nice if everyone could just chip in, in whatever way they could. Of course, times are hard, but whatever little ways they could, so that we can keep that little spark going.
Very good. That is all for this interview. Once again, let me thank Rishan for taking part. We will have more videos in the future. Thank you. Bye.